Are you searching for the golden ticket? Are you one of a record number of students that are striving to get to a top Nigerian polytechnic? On the hills of Plateau State, north-central Nigeria, there is a diploma awarding institution established and owned by the Plateau State government that can open the doors to success. It is called the Plateau State Polytechnic. We take you inside the school that is building a solid technological base for Nigeria, traveling from Jos to Birkinladi, seeking answers to tough questions and painting a portrait of the Plateau State Polytechnic. Our journey starts in 1976, when the federal government moved the Federal College of Technology from Jos to Akure, Ondo State. The Plateau State government, under the leadership of Group Captain Dan Suleiman, decided to establish its own College of Technology in April of 1978. Its primary aim was to offer higher technical education to qualified applicants within the state in particular and the country in general. The College of Technology formally took off in November 1978 with 97 students and 19 staff spread out in 4 pioneer departments at a temporary site within the premises of the Government Technical College, Bukuru. On the 14th of April 1980, the then civilian governor of Plateau State, Chief Solomon D. Lar, upgraded the college and named it the Plateau State Polytechnic, Birkinladi. The administrative structure includes the rectory, registry, bursary, library, works, and medical services. The academic division, which manages student records, administration, and orientation, is guided by an open-door admission policy ensuring inclusivity. Today, the Polytechnic has 6 schools, under which there are 29 academic departments offering a variety of accredited programs by 850 staff to about 10,000 students. The administration of Governor Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang of Plateau State, under the Time is Now mantra, has designed a 3-pillar policy for high-impact development on the plateau. Under the good governance pillar, the state government is investing heavily in education.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang, took a deep interest in education at all levels in the state and has been doing everything possible to ensure that our tertiary institutions operate to the best and give the standard of education that is required. He's not looking at the education for the now, he's also looking for education for the future. And because of that, he has taken several actions that have been able to revamp our higher institution and given them a lease of life.
The Sustainable Economic Rebirth pillar requires development of the digital economy and creative industries, agriculture, commerce, and mining, amongst others. While the robust physical infrastructure pillar focuses on roads, transport, power, energy, water supply, urban development, and renewal. These are all areas that the current management of the Polytechnic, under the leadership of Dr. Clement Chirman, has keyed into.
The Polytechnic was established and it falls within the second generation of polytechnics in Nigeria, and the need to set up the Polytechnic was strategic to meet the technological needs of the nation and also to help in providing the manpower that will help in meeting the demand of the workforce of the state and the nation at large.
We also want to make sure that the education that is being given to our children in this polytechnic is practical, something that they can go out and use. We want by the time you leave the Polytechnic, graduated, that you will be in a position to set yourself up and do something that will be meaningful.
We have 2 campuses of the Polytechnic. We have the main campus of the Polytechnic here in Haipang that run courses in engineering, sciences, and environmental studies. At the Jos campus of the Polytechnic, we have courses in management and humanities. And it is the Jos campus that helps in producing those who fit into the civil service.
We have courses that can bring about development. The candidates, if the candidates are given the opportunity to come in here to study, is it engineering, is it environmental, is it the humanities? We're not just about academics alone. We want to look at the other side of entrepreneurship, which I think we are already on course to God's glory.
For the students, we've been keeping their records. We also keep records of staff. We also are involved in coordinating the activities of the staff as well, involving them in training. And we keep track of their welfare so that the environment within which they are working will be conducive for them. And the learning environment too for the students is made conducive. So in all, the relationship has been so good that we keep track of what is going on in the institution and where we need to, attend to issues that involve welfare of staff and students, get to that level.
The school started in 1986 when the school system was introduced. When the Polytechnic was established, it was growing. So there was the need to group them into categories, which we call schools now. And the humanities were grouped together. And that was when SAPS started. It started with 3 departments, and now it has 7. When you go to offices, you see our staff, our students there as staff, and they are doing well. In fact, it serves the whole central Nigeria, particularly, and then mostly Nigeria. People leave their states to come here to school. So in all endeavors of life, you see students in government offices. In fact, there are governors, there are a lot of people that have helped in the development of this country. And I consider them great achievements. In businesses, you see them. In schools, you see them. There are professors in humanities that are trained by this department. So the department has been doing a lot, and it's achieved so much.
This school houses the Department of General Studies, established in 1980 to provide all-round knowledge to all students in different disciplines. It is also home to the Department of Legal Studies, established to build a solid foundation for students aspiring to be lawyers, law teachers, area court judges, and court registrars.
The School of General Studies is a school that services virtually all departments in the Polytechnic. The school has 2 departments, Department of General Studies and then the Department of Legal Studies. These are courses that are offered generally in the Polytechnic. The Legal Department is a department that was created sometimes in 2012 out of the Department of General Studies. At a point, the academic board and in fact the entire management saw the need to create a legal department. All our diploma students are the ones that provide manpower to judiciary and other places. In particular, The University of Jos, for example, admits virtually many of our students after graduation. And indeed, they are doing very, very well.
The School of Environmental Studies was established in 2006, offering ND and HND programs in building technology, quantity surveying, estate management and valuation, and urban and regional planning.
We have the facilities that mostly used in training the students. Apart from the classes, you have the workshops, you have laboratories, you have the studios. We thank God for the efforts of ASU and ASUP as unions, who fought, and the government agrees with their position and gave birth to what we call TED Fund, that's Tertiary Education Fund. And to the glory of God, the department has enjoyed from interventions by the TED Fund, courtesy the struggles of the management and the government of successive years, and even presently. We have gotten intervention in terms of equipping the studios, equipping the workshops, and equipping the laboratories.
Established in 1986, the School of Science and Technology offers HND programs through the Department of Science, while the Departments of Hospitality Management, Leisure and Tourism Management provide quality manpower training for the hospitality industry. There are also options in the Department of Statistics, Department of Pre-ND Science and Technology, Computer Science, and Departmental Students Association.
This school is having equipment that we use so much in training these students, especially in the hospitalities. We have almost everything that you find in 3-star hotels. We have juice extractors, we have ovens for baking, we have mixers, giant ones that we use in our practicals. In the food takes, we even have rice milling machines. We have ice cream production. We produce biscuits, all equipment for producing biscuits. We also have mixers to mix bread and bake bread. All these instruments, we have them. If you go to the sciences, we have good laboratories that can accommodate up to 90 students at a time. We have the HND laboratories separate, and we have the diploma laboratories separate.
Every beat is singing loud in the silence of the crowd. Heart is fluttering so bright. All it needs is you tonight. You came in like a dream, changed my world it seems, lighting up the darkest skies. I see you through my eyes. This heart is yours today, every night and every day. Hold it close and never stray. This heart is yours always.
In 1985, the School of Engineering was established, transitioning from the departmental structure of a school system. It comprises 7 departments and is known for its qualified staff and disciplined students with strong ties to professional engineering bodies like the Nigerian Society of Engineers.
Our facilities are one of a kind. They are state-of-the-art facilities. In mechanical engineering, for instance, we have workshops that are up to 8, and all these workshops are well equipped with standard equipment thanks to TED Fund. These equipments are modern, these equipments are recent, and they are solely used for the purpose of training of the students. We also have equipment in electrical engineering and other departments that we use. The good thing about the equipments that we have is that the equipments are adequate. They are more than enough. We are practical focused. Our curriculum is geared towards enabling you to fit into the current market. Our curriculum is enabled to make you self-reliant. Our learning environments are very okay for learning.
Technical education acts as a catalyst for fostering innovation. It encourages students to explore, experiment, and embrace change. By nurturing an environment of innovation, Tech Ed ensures that students are not just prepared for today's job market, but are also equipped to lead the industries of tomorrow.
The NC Technical Department was established in 1978 when the Polytechnic was, as of then, College of Science and Technology. So it was established with the purpose of raising technical teachers to handle the basic introductory technology in our secondary schools and technical schools. But by the year 2000, the NC Technical Department was moved to the main campus. And while we came to the main campus, there was a need for the NC Technical to transform into a number of departments, which we currently have. We have 5 departments, and these five departments now constitute the school for vocational and technical education. And these 5 departments include the Department of Mechanical Technology. We have the Department of Woodwork and Building Technology. We have the Department of Electronic Technology. We have the Department of General Studies Technical. And we also have the Department of Education Technical, so 5 departments.
The Advancement Office manages stakeholder relationships and aims to secure private financial support and engage alumni as volunteers, and also to promote the Polytechnic's development through partnerships. Its vision is to achieve sustainable support through cooperation, and its mission is to enhance the Polytechnic's image and to professionalize fundraising to advance technical education.
The Advancement Office in Plateau State Polytechnic was created in 2008, and it has been moving from strength to strength. In the past, it has brought some projects, vehicles, boreholes, and computer systems. We are also into grant searching and proposal writing as well. And that also helps us in generating resources for the institution.
The Joseph Dechi Gumwalk Library, established in 1988, serves the Polytechnic's main campus. It received a contract from TED Fund for a new building. The library offers services also to students and staff in JOS and aims to meet their information needs, help with student learning, acquire and disseminate information, and to provide materials for research. The library consists of technical services, reader services, e-library, audiovisual unit, photocopy services, and binding unit. Staffing includes a certified librarian who sources material through purchases, donations, and support from TED Fund, NBTE, and the University of JOS. The story of Plateau State Polytechnic would not be complete without mentioning the interventions of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, whose high-impact intervention projects can be found all over the institution.
We're so grateful to TED Fund due to the fast development of information communication technology. E-resources now forms part of the Polytechnic library collection, complementing the printed resources. So we have, apart from that of the e-library, we have seating capacity. The seating capacity of the library is around 1,522, exactly 1,522. And then the books, we have volume of books over 41,000 volumes of books. There are about 41,365 or so of books. And in the e-library, we have the server, we have about 650,000, over 650,000 e-books, which can be accessed through the local area network offline. Even if the library is not connected to the internet, those e-books on the local area network can be accessed offline. Then we have the electronic library databases, which can be accessed, can only be accessed if there is subscription. And that one users can access it remotely.
The Medical Services Department, established in 1980, provides basic health services to the Polytechnic community and neighboring villages. It offers 24-hour consultation and treatment, family planning, health education, laboratory services, immunizations, and medical exams for new and old students alike, and it also has an ambulance for emergencies.
We organize weekly refresher courses for all the staff in the facility to get acquainted with current practices in management of ailments. And then of course, we used to allow them to go for refresher courses too. So our quality of services has improved significantly over time. We have the basic equipment that takes care of all medically related issues.
The Plateau State Polytechnic has a strong sports presence, participating in various games and winning multiple medals. This directorate, led by a dean, oversees student activities, and it manages hostels, issues ID cards, and sets up student unions, as well as handling NYSE mobilization. It also provides academic counseling.
And the directorate also carry out listen to complaints of students and also going into the activities of the students to make sure there is a moral, there's free flow of things between the management and then the students through the directorate. So I'm directly under the director office, which is making it very easy. Issues of students are very critical, and you don't need to be running here and there. The director listens to whatever problem you have. The issue of security, we liaise with the security officer, the chief security officer of the institution, and then even the outside security. We have the SSS here, campus SSS. We have the SIB, and the CIB. We have them the campuses. So we liaise with them to see that they checkmate some of these activities of the students. Once we got the report, we have a committee, disciplinary committee and welfare committee. So once we establish that yes, you are into that activities, definitely you will face the committee, and the other is to expel you, so that to avoid extending it to other students. So we liaise with the security, internal and external security, and even the deans of various schools and health departments too. Once they notice something, they'll communicate us so that we can also talk to the management about it.
The Works Department is responsible for all works, services, and routine maintenance of buildings and engineering works at the institution. Established in 2009, the CEED, as it's called for short, aims to develop students' entrepreneurship skills, promoting self-employment and business development.
During the last accreditation that we had in March, the National Board for Technical Education team that came rated our Entrepreneurship Center as one of the best in this country in terms of entrepreneurship.
It offers various vocational training areas, including soap making, food processing, electrical installation, carpentry, and so much more. The Planning, Research, and Statistics Directorate was established in 2002 as a department under the Rector's Office and upgraded to a full directorate in May of 2005. The primary objective of the PRS is to serve as a data bank for vital information on staff and students, ensuring data is readily available when needed. Additionally, the Directorate encourages research endeavors by both academic and non-academic staff.
From time to time, you have NGOs that wants to come in to help vulnerable students, if so identified. Then they come directly to us. Well, if they come, the registrar will direct them to our unit, and then we identify such students based on our record and make such such names available to those organizations.
When we came on, we met basically a technophobic setting where people had some fear on the use of ICT. So what we've been trying to do is to encourage the use of ICT. But before you can actually use ICT, you need to have ICT available. So what we've been trying to do is to build the infrastructure that will encourage usage. For example, we have put up an e-library, which is actually very famous, even though very unknown, but it's very famous. It's one of the best. You know, we're having a drive towards phasing out the use of paper or having a mixed breed of a hybrid of paper usage, and so we have started a CBT exam. We also have an e-learning facility where we can actually teach our students online, and then we can store a lot of things. And we have a very functional CBT center here in the main campus, and we're working towards establishing one in the Jos campus, and then another one in the Kuru campus. If you go to the two ICT facilities that we have in Jos campus and the main campus, they are fully powered by solar. And then solar is being diversified into the different parts of it. And then we also have network facilities. Students can access network if you go to some spots. But our drive is to make it a campus-wide kind of a network, so that wherever you can actually, within the campus, you can have access to network facilities. And then there is also a move to even have your network taken home by students and staff, so we can encourage research.
If you look at the history of the Polytechnic, you will appreciate it within the context of those the Polytechnic has been able to produce. The alumni of this Polytechnic, these are people who occupy very important places in this country and even in the state.
Polytechnic education is important because it gives that technological edge over university education. I have that technical ability first before going to the academic ability. So if I were to suggest for anyone going into academics to start from a technical background, then to an academic background, which the Polytechnic offers to interested persons.
I would like to encourage everybody to come to the Plateau State Polytechnic.
I believe that practical knowledge is more profitable than theoretical knowledge.
I gain a lot from Plateau State Polytechnic.
There is no aspect of the Nigerian economy you will go that you will not find graduates of Plateau State Polytechnic.
From its humble beginnings as a college of technology located at the premises of the Government Technical College, Bukuru, to its current status as a leading technological and technical institution, the Plateau State Polytechnic has consistently pushed the boundaries of knowledge and innovation. The institution's commitment to education, research, and development will continue to shape the future and impact the nation for generations to come. What are you waiting for? Join us. Apply to become a student or staff of the Plateau State Polytechnic and watch your future grow.